Okay, on the Lottery Detective, to on this particular video, I'm going to go down on the charts again in family groups. We have primary number groups and secondary number group. This is your primary section. I'm going to have to go down with the camera in order to get the 0 to 3 family. But anyway, you may want to jot this information down so you may remember it in the future, that when you see the 012, you know, the 526, the 670, the 620, 567, all belong to this family. Whatever numbers it bring, the 012, the other numbers are most likely to attract the same number, but in a different order. Now let me go down quickly to the 0, and starting out with the 0, you want to all starts out with the zeros, and then we go to the 1. Normally I try to keep them in a natural order. The 0 to 3, this is all the members. The 307, the 032, which we are seeing in January, that's falling quite a bit. All these numbers are family members, and they work well with the same other family groups. Like we noticed that the 679 keeps coming up with this particular number, but also the 134, the 189, and numbers of this nature, and the 902 runs with this family in any order. The 023 may get 214. The 082 may bring 647. The 528 may bring the 197, but they are basically connected. And I cannot give you any ideas on how and which way the number will fall. That is a mystery still to me. I have some idea, but it's not concrete. Okay, we have the 014 family here, starting out with our zeros again. All this information may not seem very important to you right now, but believe me, the more you know how numbers work, the better off you make better selections. The 024 family, the 034, and the 123 family. Even though this number is one of the crossover numbers in your 012, but it has 4 other numbers that that goes along with the 012. This is not the only crossover, and the 678 is not the only crossover. There are 4 other numbers that accommodates the 123 family. All, remember, go to your minus column, and the numbers that's in the minus are going to be your crossover numbers, but you're just not looking at the other side, the plus side, in order to know what's going to be on, because the plus side numbers change, but the numbers in the minus column remain the same. They just come in different orders, or different numbers. That's all it is. They remain the same in the minus column. Okay, let me go down on this particular to get the 1 to 4 family. It's 48 numbers. After you turn it around into a combo, you're going to get 48 numbers. And we call this matrix 48 ways. And you have 10 categories of numbers from 0, 1, 2, all the way through 2, 3, 4. And that's what I'm going to show you now. the ending of the primary group. These are all primary numbers. These are primary numbers that you just, and they are 48 to each family, 48 numbers to each family. And that's, okay, 48. And that's 134 in the 234 family. And you can see all the um, family members. Let me see if I can zoom up a little farther, closer. You may want to jot this information down. Now I'm going to do the piece on for your secondary numbers, and it's 10 groups of secondary numbers. First of all, we're going to do the group 015. We start at a lowest form of the number. And there we go, 015 and 016. They are a complete family, 4 members, 1, 2, 3, 4. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to zoom this up because some of the numbers I wrote in, and you're going to have a problem if I don't zoom in. With the 045 family, 049 and 059, and then we get the 459. This is a complete family here, just as well as these two numbers. The only thing here, you can make secondary, these are secondary numbers, 0, 1, using your matrix 5 formula. This can be a 0, so you have 010, convert it quickly into a double. 011, you can convert only secondary numbers into doubles, no primary numbers. And I'm going to go down a little farther for you here. And to see the rest, the 136 family and 138, they are both the same family, just as well as these two numbers. It's just one have 131 and one has 133. So one has 2 3s and one has 2 1s that you converted, but they are both equivalent to one another. The same numbers are may come before or after this number. We have uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the 7th and 8th. I need to move the camera. I'm sorry. And I'm going to go up a little bit more so you can see, because this is not a complete, but it's 10 groups to secondary numbers. There's 10 groups to your primary number. So we have that, we have to remember as well. The more information you can retain, the more helpful it would be when it comes to selecting a number. But this is your primary group, and that's all I have on the matrix, 48 ways. But all these numbers have been turned around on combo using matrix in order to get the different numbers, using your 1, 2, 3 formula or your 5 formula. I thank you for watching.